Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for June. I hope all of you guys are doing very well. I do want to take a second to remind everybody out there that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Pisces out there. So guys, just take what resonates for you. Simply leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature, so if these events aren't occurring right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Pisces for June? Pisces for June. All right, Pisces, you are starting out with the Ten of Pentacles reverse, and it is crossed by the Four of Pentacles reverse. So there's been something here that's ended. It could be a financial loss for a lot of you. I feel like you're trying to release this energy, let it go. In the past, you have had the King of Wands. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You don't have to be. But I do feel like somebody took action, and that's what caused this ending or this loss. Let's see why all this is happening. Well, the Ten of Cups. That's a very nice card to have in that position, guys, because it shows that all of this reading, the underpinning energy is happiness and complete contentment and fulfillment. Let's see what's on your mind. Show me what's on the mind of Pisces. Ace of Cups. Love. New love or a new beginning. What is coming in June? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. So it looks like there's a love offer that's trying to come in. Maybe it hasn't quite reached you just yet, but it's on your mind. So you could be wanting to give this love offer, or you could be hoping for it. Let's see your energy. Somebody's right now, currently, it looks like somebody is kind of holding back though. Show me Pisces energy, please. Show me Pisces energy. All right, Knight of Pentacles. So you're moving forward with something here. I do see that you're moving very slow. It's not a very fast moving energy, but you're progressing at a very steady rate. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Show me thank you. The energy coming towards you is the Five of Swords. Okay, so somebody is having some kind of feeling about this, about you moving forward, about there's conflict here. Somebody could be in their ego a little bit too. Let's see Spirit's advice. Three of Pentacles. There's a contract that's in the works here. It's a cooperation. There's an indication for you to be cooperative. But with the Three of Pentacles here, that's a contract coming in. Interesting. So for some of you, this does have to do with your money and work. And for some of you, I can see that you might be ending a situation, letting it go after holding on to it for a long time. And the reason would be because... and you could be in a management position here. The reason is that you're moving forward. It'll bring you more money than what you are currently experiencing. And you want to do something that you really love. There could be someone in your energy that's not happy about that. But I see a contract coming in nevertheless. Let's see your outcome. There's a card turned over. Sorry, guys. I don't know how that got turned. Show me the end result for Pisces. Show me the end result for Pisces. You may be having conflict with somebody if this is a work situation, and for some of you it is. But they're likely not going to like the fact that you're moving forward. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're waiting for your ships to come in. Interesting. Very, very good energy, though. It looks like you're transitioning. So bottom of the deck is the Chariot in reverse. This is underlying energy. It does show me that you've been feeling pretty stuck. Some situation hasn't been budging, hasn't been moving forward. It has to do with a termination of some sort, ending either a job or a relationship. And with the Page of Wands in the reverse, you could be dealing with somebody that's a bit immature, and they could throw temper tantrums, but you've made a decision here. It's been a very difficult process. You weren't quite sure what direction to move in, and somebody is going to feel as I'm hearing foolish. Somebody's going to feel like they've missed an opportunity with you. So let's clarify, Pisces. It looks to me like you've kind of had enough of something. You're ending something here. You're releasing it and letting it go because it's not making you happy, and you want that full fulfillment here. So, and it looks like you're going to get it. So let's see, why is the Ten of Pentacles reversed? Yeah, you're ending something here. Death card. You're definitely ending something. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You don't have to be. Why is the Four of Pentacles reversed? Why is the Four of Pentacles reversed? You're letting this go. You're ending it so that you can have success, whether this be in relationship or in a work-related situation. I see you being the one who is bringing this ending about. You want something that's successful, and you may not be feeling successful there. The Lovers in reverse, again, an ending. You're taking the initiative. You're the one who has taken the initiative here. For some of you now, this could be with regard to job, like I said, and if so, you may be in a management position or want to be. But you're not loving the situation that you were in. You've ended something because you want something to be successful. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Yeah, it's a transition point for you, Pisces. Five of Cups. And the Six of Swords reversed. So all of this is happening because you are getting your emotional fulfillment. You're getting something here that is emotionally fulfilling you, or you're wanting to. You felt stuck for a very long time, unable to move away from a chaotic situation, or possibly just feeling stuck in general. I do feel like you've been doing a lot of introspection, Pisces. You've been really looking at this. And you weren't quite sure. You're like, okay, I'm looking at everything that's happened here. I'm feeling stuck. I'm looking at why I'm stuck. But what you're not quite seeing here is what it is that you love. I do feel like there is a passionate new beginning happening for you. Now, let's see why the Ace of Cups is here. This is what's on your mind. Show me the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So you may feel like there's something here that's just not quite there yet. You're focusing on or trying to figure out what it is that you love. If this is in relationship, you want love. You want a new beginning in love, but you feel like something hasn't quite completed, some cycle. If this is job related, you're not quite out of this position that you're in. There's some unfinished business, but you're looking and focusing on what it is that you want and what is going to make you happy. I feel like you're walking away from a situation regardless. So let's look at this. Spirit, show me June for Pisces. Show me June for Pisces. I'm feeling some of that stuck energy as I'm doing your pull. But don't worry, because that is relieving and it's slowly melting away is what I just heard. All right, so let's see what we have. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. We have the Eight of Coins. The Moon in reverse. 10 of Coins. Justice. 4 of Coins. And the Four of Wands. So that's a reason for celebration. And it's actually moving from the 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands by the end of the month. So I do feel like you guys are, I'm sorry, I can't get the words out fast enough. I feel like you guys are, if you're dealing with a work situation, you might be feeling as if you don't love this position, you don't like what you're dealing with, or you don't like somebody that you're dealing with. I do feel that you are feeling as if you have to keep your mouth shut. You can't say anything. But a lot of you guys in this first week, what you're being quiet about is, you know, that you're searching and you're looking for the details of a new job or new work here. You want something that's going to be stable, and I do feel that something in the second week is going to be revealed to you. Something is going to present itself to you. In the, I would say, the middle of the month, that's when this comes through. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So by the middle of the month, something is coming through. So there's a lot of movement in the first couple of weeks of June, but it's not going to be on the surface. And you're going to have to really examine the details of this. This is going to be a situation, I'm seeing that the Justice card comes in by the third week. And so with the Justice card here, this is going to be a well-balanced situation. It's going, some of you could be moving into a legal position, but I feel like this is going to be, it's going to bring karmic justice to a situation that you've been dealing with. In particular, whoever this Five of Swords is. I do feel that you might be a little guarded. I see you being a little bit guarded about this. Really checking your P's and Q's, making sure that you don't release something that's stable before, you know, you're ready. You're trying to make a balanced decision, but by the end of the month, I see you having a reason to celebrate and some kind of a deal is sealed. Now, if this is about love, there is somebody that you either want a love offer from, or you want to give them a love offer. You may be looking at the details in the first week to decide whether or not this person is a little bit of a player. You might have some suspicions, and that could be causing you to hold back. I'm not sure that that's the case, but you know, you may have been burned in the past, so that's what you're looking at. I do feel that you're keeping quiet about this. You're not telling people about it. And it may not even be that you think they're a player. You might be trying to figure out if this person's going to be steady, or if this is going to be an inconsistent situation, because somebody's definitely holding their feelings back, and possibly both people. I do feel like somebody works very hard. I feel like that's more your energy. So you may be pouring that energy into work and kind of holding back. In the second week, I am seeing that there's a reveal. Something is revealed, something that has been kept quiet. And I feel like it's going to make you really happy. So by the middle of the month, I see you going into some sort of a connection. I see, and this is a long-term. This is somebody you could be in a long-term connection with. There's a sense of having family and friends supportive of this. And again, I am seeing in the third week that everything begins to balance out. So either way, it looks like everything balances out for you in that third week, whether it's a work situation or whether it's a love situation. If this is a love situation, it could lead to marriage, or that could be the intention. I'm hearing somebody wants to hold on to you until that day of marriage. Or you may be thinking that about this other person. But regardless, in the third week, it's like everything balances out and you receive all the good karma that's due to you. You are still a little guarded. It's almost this feeling of this is too good to be true. You can't quite let your guards down. But again, by the end of the month, end of June, I see you moving into a solid connection here and having a reason for celebration. I feel like this is a opportunity, whether it's work or love, that you've waited for a long time. Now let's look at your energy. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is an offer possibly that is moving forward very slowly, or this is you moving forward and moving on from something that you've been involved in, work or a relationship, but you're moving slowly. Show me why the Knight of Pentacles is here. Okay, so King of Cups reversed, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is something you've been very patient about, and you're continuing to be patient in your energy. So if this is a work situation, again, I feel like you're slowly moving away from something that is just not emotionally fulfilling. And you're moving towards something that you may have received some advice to move towards this, or somebody could have guided you in that direction, and you've been very patiently moving towards it. If this is a relationship, and by the way, it looks like it's a solid deal. It looks like it's going to go through and it's a solid deal. If this is a love relationship, there is an offer that is either moving towards you very slowly, or you're moving towards this offer. I see you getting unstuck though. It's like you sat down and you tried to figure out, what is it that's going to make me happy, and why am I feeling stuck? And this information, this introspection, has allowed you to kind of move forward out of a situation that you weren't feeling the love. I do feel that you are kind of holding your emotions back, but I see commitment coming in. Again, it looks like around that third week is when everything settles out. And I do see you investing in this love relationship. So let's see this energy coming towards you. Now, this is the Five of Swords. So, I mean, everything looks so positive, and then we have this Five of Swords moving towards you, and that's somebody that is either feeling conflict or they're unhappy about something. All right, so we have the Strength card reversed. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So the energy that's moving towards you could be a Leo, but it doesn't have to be. This is somebody who is either experiencing a lot of conflict, or you've had a lot of conflict with this person. This is somebody who is immature in the way that they do communicate or they react, and it's fear-based. They have a lot of fear. And I would imagine this is somebody who, you know, I feel like this is a love, in the situation where there's a love situation. This person is experiencing fear. They could also be somebody that sits in their pride, because I'm seeing pride and ego here. And it's not a really attractive energy, if I'm being completely honest. But this is somebody who feels backed into a corner, and they feel like they have no choice but to come out guns blazing. It's like this person is argumentative. So this is somebody with a love situation that is not happy about you moving forward. Now, if this has to do with work, it's a similar energy in that this is somebody who is constantly creating conflict. They're fear-based, although they hide it. They're insecure. They're immature in the way that they lead. This could be somebody that is trying to lead, but they're leading on an immature, fear-based way. This is somebody who sits in pride and arrogance, and they feel like you've taken away their options. So they may try to initiate conflict. By you walking away, they've lost control in either situation. So be careful of this energy that's coming towards you. Let's look at Spirit's advice. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. We have Judgment in reverse. Queen of Wands reversed. And the Three of Wands reversed. So there's some karmic energy that's taking place here. I am seeing that there's a lot that is coming up for you. What you've been waiting on, Spirit is saying the wait is over. You may be dealing with somebody who is spiteful in their nature. They can be very charming, but they can also be very spiteful, so be aware of that. Spirit is advising you, if you're dealing with somebody that is spiteful or mean-natured when they don't get their way, that's not your person, that's not the situation you need to move towards. That would be a bad judgment call. There's a advice here for you not to be impulsive in your decisions, and that there's a offer that may be made by somebody that's either a false offer, or they weren't paying you enough, or they weren't offering you enough, depending upon your situation. That there's an indication not to move in that direction. This person is spiteful, they're mean, And that's not where your future lies. There is a contract that is coming in for you that is going to be much more pleasing and much more happy. There is a lack of clarity around this situation, so do not be impulsive, and really carefully consider the directions that you're going in. Now let's look at your outcome. Show me the outcome for Pisces. Look at that, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, beautiful. Two of Cups. And the Six of Coins reversed. So you've been waiting for things to balance out here. You've been waiting for, you know, exactly what's on your mind. You're manifesting it here, Pisces. So if this is a job-related situation, you're moving towards a partnership or a connection that is going to make you really happy. It's a brand new beginning and you're absolutely going to love it. Make sure though that you are getting an equal give and take in the situation. Some of you may even be taking a slight pay cut in order to move into something that is much better for you. But you're absolutely going to love it. I can see that. It's what you've been waiting for. It's what you've been hoping for and waiting for. So you're definitely in a transitional phase here. It's going to cause a bit of imbalance. There could be a little bit of a financial loss temporarily. But there is going to be reason for celebration down the road. So don't stress overly about that. I am seeing if this is a love relationship. You've been waiting for this new beginning and it's coming through, and this will be with a soulmate. This is somebody who I feel may be reaching out to you, or possibly you reaching out to them. It could be either way, I guess, but this is a soulmate connection. It's a very strongly guided connection here. There is a need for you, again, not to give too much in the connection, because there is a potential for you to, you know, overgive. And I do think that that's a trait for a lot of Pisces. You do tend to be very giving. So make sure that it's an equal give and take. But I do see that what you've been waiting for, what's been on your mind, you've manifested it here. This is a really good reading for you guys, and I'm very pleased about that. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So that is all about communication. For some of you, there could be a move involved, but it is, as an underlying energy, it shows that there's going to be a very quick change that's going to happen. It could be a sudden change. So, I mean, this is a fantastic reading, Pisces. I love it for you. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. Yeah, this is the nicest reading I've had for you guys in quite some time, and I think it's fabulous. All right, so at the bottom, or I'm sorry, from the Oracle deck, we have change and progress. Exactly. So let's see what that is all about. Give me just a second. I want to look that up so I can read it exactly. All right, so it says water is all about movement and change. It wears away huge rocks over time to create canyons and carve out the countryside where it runs. Even the calmest lake is always moving, and the ocean waves are in constant flux, ebbing and flowing with the tides. We can tap into the power of water to help us with our own movement, using its energy to help us make positive changes in our lives and move forward towards whatever is next on our paths. Not unlike the Tower card in the tarot, this card may be an indication that your life is in a time of change and flux, not necessarily in ways that are all pleasant when you are living through them. And that's that imbalance that's showing up in your outcome. But just keep in mind, Pisces, there's so many more positive cards that it's a wobble. It's not like taking you off the path. Remember that when things fall apart, it gives you the opportunity to rebuild them in ways that are more productive and positive. Or maybe you are finally achieving those things you have worked towards for a long time and making serious progress towards your goals. In which case, hurrah and keep going. I agree. So keep on going here. This looks really good. This is a very positive reading for you guys. I think you're going to have an amazing June. All right. I hope this has been helpful. If you've resonated with this reading, Pisces, hit that like button. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.